faster and more efficiently. The more you exercise, the stronger your heart becomes. Therefore, you will be able to get the oxygen to your limbs and organs as quickly as possible. Exercising also puts pressure on your lungs, forcing them to develop a larger lung capacity and a better respiratory system. Since your heart is able to pump more efficiently, your body will be receiving more oxygen, therefore lowering your risk of cardiovascular disease by approximately 30%. The great thing is activities such as walking or riding your bike enlarges your heart muscle. Increased circulation does not require high-intensity activities. According to multiple resources, you should get at least 30 minutes of moderate activity a day, and with CBD, 300 minutes of activity a week is suggested. Resistance and aerobic exercises are key to burst circulation to the limbs. For example, weightlifting, which could be your own weights, like push-ups or pull-ups, or extra weight, like barbells and dumbbells. Resistance band workouts also do the trick. Another great way to stay fit is sports. Sports are a fun way to stay active. Most sports like hockey, basketball, and soccer are all cardio activities, which actively is increasing your blood circulation. It doesn't matter what sport you play, as long as you're not on the bench. Another great thing about sports is if you get good enough, you get paid like these guys behind. Other than strengthening your heart, physical activity also helps prevent many types of cancer, premature death, type 2 diabetes, and stress. Being active just improves overall life quality. The last thing that I wanted to talk about that revolves around having a healthy lifestyle was that I can't talk about this too much because we have another group presenting about that. But we're still talking about it. So now you've all heard the phrase, you should eat more fruits and vegetables, and that's the case with cardiovascular disease. Fruits and vegetables are good sources of vitamins and minerals, plus are low in calories and rich in dietary fibers, helping with your digestive system and contains substances that help prevent cardiovascular disease. One study from Heart.org showed that adults that watch 4 hours of TV a day have an 80% higher risk of cardiovascular disease. Your health, your choice.
Stress. Stress is very common on a day-to-day basis. Many people go through stress because of everyday struggles we experience as human beings. It's a natural part of life. But maintaining stress is very important for the prevention of CVD. I will now tell you how the process of stress works. When you experience a threat, nerve signals send a message to your brain. These signals reach the amygdala, one of 2 cherry D-shaped nuclei located deep within the temporal lobe. This portion of your brain is known for decision-making and emotion regulation. After the signals are received, the amygdala alarms the hypothalamus, which is the hormone control center. As part of the nervous system then releases adrenaline, which is produced by the adrenal glands located on top of the kidney. While this is happening, the hypothalamus produces a corticotropin-releasing hormone, starting a sequence ending in the production of cortisol. Cortisol and adrenaline enter the bloodstream, traveling throughout the body. Cortisol boosts your blood sugar, while adrenaline makes your heart pound and increase oxygen flow to some major muscles. Too much of this is a major risk lead to cardiovascular disease. So what causes stress? Things that cause stress are issues most people go through. They're also known as stressors. Some well-known stressors are illness, death of a friend or loved one, problems in a relationship, work overload, new job, unemployment, retirement, pregnancy, relocation, legal problems, and concerns and infections. Psychological stress. An example of psychological stress we experience is earthquakes. Earthquakes are very unique disasters because they arrive without much warning. After earthquakes, survivors continue with the worry of aftershocks. In 1999, during an earthquake in Taiwan, 12 patients were studied routinely with Holter monitoring. When the Holter was scored, there was a pretty substantial increase in heart rate, going all the way up to 160 beats a minute. This number is not ideal. Chronic stress. Chronic stress is an area of stress that focuses on things such as job stress, feeling that you're being treated unfairly, working under dangerous conditions, and insecurity giving speeches. Some examples of chronic stress-related cardiovascular disease are: there's a study on blood pressure during the siege of Leningrad. Blood pressure supposedly increased a tremendous amount. The study showed that 50 years after, survivors of the siege had increased blood pressure along with an increased mortality rate from cardiovascular disease, comparing to the Russians who hadn't been in the besieged city. Another example of chronic stress-related CVD is the inner heart study. The study was meant to investigate the relation of chronic stressors to myocardial infarction, also known as heart attack. A sample of 25,000 people from 52 different countries were studied. Stress was defined as feeling irritable, full of anxiety, and sleeping with difficulties as a result of conditions of overwork. Age, gender, geographical region, and smoking was adjusted. It was proven that those who said they were under permanent stress at work or home had 2 times the risk of developing myocardial infarction. Dealing with stress. Managing stress can be difficult. One of the biggest ways to manage stress is to improve your lifestyle changes. Improving lifestyle and behavioral choices are great steps for increasing your overall health and avoiding stress. Unfortunately, there are ways such as smoking, drugs, and alcohol that are used for stress relief. These reliefs can risk your health even more. Change is hard to do for a lot of people, but it is well worth it if you want to live healthy and happily and reduce your risk of cardiovascular disease.
Good evening. My topic for today is screening. And for those who don't know what this is, screening for CVD is pretty much just a series of tests that determine your risk of getting cardiovascular disease. And this chart that I have up here, it has a number of tests that you could do and how often you have to do them. The first one that I want to go into, the first test, is body mass index, or for short form BMI. So what is BMI? It is a basic method of checking your average body fat. Using an online calculator or a BMI chart, the weight and the height of the patient is recorded. And the resulting number is a value that represents the average. The healthy range for an adult is between 18.5 and 24.9. So what is the accuracy of this test? While using a BMI calculator or BMI chart is a simple method of screening. It is not a full diagnostic tool. It is necessary to do further assessment at a hospital to get a full assessment of your risk. And the reason for this is because this chart or the calculator doesn't take into account bone density, muscle density, age, gender, etc. Waist circumference. As you can see on the picture and as the name suggests, this is just a test where you measure the waist, the circumference of your waist. So what is this and why it's relevant to cardiovascular disease? Studies have shown that if you have a greater waist circumference, so as in 40 inches, greater than 40 inches for men or 35 inches for women, this is linked to type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, abnormal cholesterol levels, and heart disease when your BMI is 25 or 30, between 25 and 34.9. Similar to the BMI test, this is not the most accurate test, but when you use these two correspondents at home, it gives you a good picture of a good understanding of your risk of when you have, a good picture of what risk you have of getting CVD. Cholesterol test. Cholesterol is produced from our liver and it's needed for life. Even though a lot of people think of it as because of build-up in our arteries and veins. The excess cholesterol, a lot of it comes from animal-based foods such as milk, meat, and eggs. All the cholesterol that we need comes from our liver, and the rest being excess. We have 2 types of cholesterol in our body. One is HDL, which stands for high density lipoprotein, and the other one is low density lipoprotein, or LDL. And the HDL is the good cholesterol. This cholesterol removes the LDL, or the plaque. The LDL is the plaque, and the HDL removes it from our arteries. And when the LDL does build up in our arteries, our body's immune system kicks in and it has an inflammatory action that tries to protect the vessel. And recent research has been done that using drugs, this inflammatory action can be reduced or stopped so that the blood flow does continue. To test the cholesterol levels in your bloodstream, a doctor needs to take a sample of your blood, and this is then analyzed in a laboratory where 3 levels of cholesterol are measured: your LDL, HDL, and total cholesterol. To accurately measure your cholesterol, fasting is necessary for 9 to 12 hours before the test. Cholesterol test is an excellent method of screening for CVD, as the higher the plaque or block in your veins and arteries, the higher the risk of getting heart disease or heart problems. blood pressure. The higher your blood pressure, the greater the chance of developing heart disease. This test can be completed at home and doctors. This device that you see on the screen, this is just a basic arm monitor where you pump the bulb in the bottom hand, pressing the bulb that inflates the cuff on the arm, which then produces pressure on top of your bicep. This then it can record the pressure in your arteries when your heart pumps. You get two values. As you can see on the screen, the top one is called systolic, and this one is the pressure in your veins and arteries when your heart beats. And the second one, diastolic, is then when your heart is at rest. The full accuracy of this test depends on the type of monitor that you have, but even the most basic ones give you a good understanding of what type of blood pressure you have. The normal level for an adult is 120 over 80, so this one on the screen is in good condition, or 120 over 80 or lower. At risk would be between 120 over 80 and 139 over 89, and a reading that's over 140 over 90 is considered high. Before you have any questions, we want to personally thank Dr. Gatkan, Mr. Reed, Mr. Friesen, Steve, Mr. and Mrs. Bauer, and Ms. Thomas for taking the time to be here today and to help us on the way to this presentation. Thank you.